I suspect you are seeing a lot of this lately. And I also suspect you're feeling a lot like this. Thank you for spending a few minutes of mindfulness with Alliance at Work. Alliance at Work from the Tony Award-winning Alliance Theater helps professionals and their organizations increase their strategic storytelling skills, help them be better able to lead with their emotional intelligence, create a greater sense of professional presence, and improve their customer experience through theater. Today I'd like to share with you some techniques from the world of theater that I believe will help you better navigate these stressful situations so that you can show up as your best self to do your best work. In Alliance at Work, we introduce people to the Actors Toolkit. And the skills in the toolkit are critical for actors to share something special and unique, and to create an immediate and powerful performance that calls their audiences to feel and think and respond. The skills in the Actors Toolkit are being present and connected, staying curious, making intentional choices, and choosing to be authentic. To begin to apply the Actors Toolkit in rehearsal or on stage or at your work, we first need to deal with the stress and tension we encounter every day. And that begins with making sure we know how to breathe. Everybody place the palm of your hand on the upper part of your chest and pant. You can stop panting. I suspect that feels familiar. I believe we live our lives as if we are sprinting through our day. What I know to be true is that when we encounter stress, we begin breathing shallowly, rapidly, and at times stop breathing altogether. We need to shift breathing from here down into our gut. The reason we focus on this part of our bodies is because the largest part of our lungs are there. So to breathe in a way that grounds us and calms us down and clears our brains, we need to engage the full capacity of our lungs. So I'd like everybody to place your hands on the upper part of your stomach and relax. Let it go flabby. And hold this area as if you're holding a balloon. And when we breathe in and out, I want you to feel the pressure going toward and away from your hands. Everybody breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. But here's the hard part. If you don't practice this kind of breathing, you won't be able to do it when you most need it. Because in those times of stress, we forget to do it. So I'm going to give you some homework. But don't worry, we're going to practice it here. And it's very simple. It's breathing in and out on a count. Now we're going to start with a 3 count. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And I want all the air in and out on the 3s. It's quicker than you think, so be sure all the air goes out on that second 3. I don't want to hear any leaky tires. Here we go. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Now let's try a 6 count. Here's my caution. Some of you, when I get to 4, are going to be done. You're tapped out. I can't go any further. This is why the homework works. It makes us mindful about the pacing and the depth of our breathing. We're building muscle memory so that we are intentionally slowing down or picking up the pace of the breath. Let's try a 6 count. The last bit of air going in and out on 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a full run of the homework. A 3 count, a 4 count, a 5 count, and a 6 count. Here we go. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a cleansing breath in and out. I imagine that there may be quite a few of you out there who are now feeling dizzy or lightheaded, and that's okay. What that tells us is, because of the stress you're dealing with today, you might be breathing up here, and your body is not quite sure how to take all of that influx of oxygen. But don't worry, the more you practice, the less dizzy and lightheaded you will be. Others of you might be feeling calm, or relaxed, or focused, or energized. The purpose of the homework is to build that muscle memory so that the next time we encounter those moments of stress, we can remember to breathe in this way and use it as a tool to position us for a successful interaction so that we can show up with presence and connection, curiosity, intention, and authenticity. Thanks again for spending a few minutes of mindfulness with Alliance at Work. If you're interested in continuing the conversation to see how Alliance at Work can support you and your organization, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. Now before we go, let's do one last 3 count. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Before I go, I will leave you with this final challenge. No matter what stage you find yourself on, be present and connected, curious, intentional, and authentic. And don't fall off the stage. Until next time,